one and I stand on that. You and me, babe, that's black on black.
Project 2025, which I have erroneously called Project 2024 because I believe that it was actually Project 20, whatever Biden was, whenever Obama was elected, that's when this thing probably is. Probably Project 1865. It's probably this project hasn't stopped. Just like I believe the Civil War never ended. It just continued. That was a battle. But this Project 2025 is getting a lot of publicity and a lot of money. The foundation distributed more than $1.67 million in grants in 2022. The foundation that Heritage Foundation, the quote unquote conservative think tank that is boosting this project, and they are creating a shadow government where everything that they want to do is ready to go as soon as they have their right Manchurian candidate in office, which is probably not a good reference here. Thoughts and prayers before we get back to this open AI debacle, which I don't know how that matters to us. Why should we care about that at all?
That was kind of the thing I was going to get to. A lot of this.
Oh, okay.
We are so downstream from this. We're so all the way at the end. And this is almost the problem with wealth and power inequality in this country, is that the people at the top here are going to be controlling the winds of change for our economy over the next 5 to 10 years. And we have zero voice, zero ability. The people that work at OpenAI that threaten to leave have more sway over what's happening with our futures than anyone else. And that's scary.
Except for the politicians.
But they're not doing anything.
I'm talking about these folks.
What?
As I'm reading more and more about this Project 2025, and the Read Daniel Favors has gone in, picking this thing apart. What do you like? I feel like the majority of Americans are just like, man, I don't see how this is going to be my problem.
The Project 2025 is interesting because they're trying to unify the conservative movement again. And this is, I think, a desperate ploy because conservatives are completely fractured now. A lot of the more moderate Republicans are realizing that the religious right in this country has ruined them, and that there's a new MAGA streak happening through their party that is anti-war, anti-trade, all of these things that were kind of stalwart bellwether tent pole things for the Republican Party are not the case anymore. And so these new MAGA conservatives are going to be in conflict. So they need a way to bring people together. And maybe this is what they're trying to do, but it's not going to work. The MAGA people just want to burn everything down.
I don't think they care about bringing anybody together. When we look at Stephen Miller, former Trump advisor, who is a virulent racist, from things I've seen him say and some of his leanings. He runs America First Legal. Russ Vought, who served as a top aide for Trump, is leading the Center for Renewing America. These are the two people. They don't care about Republicans. This is not even about Republican ideology. This is not even about left and right politics. This is about total world domination. And they're using the Heritage Foundation's massive money and might to push an agenda, but more importantly, to create a system that will be ready to plug in. Just like they got the whole machine built, they're just going to plug it in as soon as they get back into the White House. And so the 2025 board, Project 2025 board, has 80 organizations under it, 40 that have received funding from dark money groups. They got the Supreme Court already in lock, and a lot of the lower courts, because when Trump was in office, he appointed more judges than any of the last 3 presidents combined, I believe. I saw that stat somewhere. So the government's teed up for a complete takeover by people, and then what, right? So I feel like even more than talking about Biden's age and this and that, like this should be, again, let's talk about substantive things that will impact all of us instead of Trump and Biden.
Yeah.
Like, this is a problem.
These are huge issues that
Okay.
are coming down the pipe right now. I'm not sure if America's ready to have the conversation around these policies. Look, you can even see in the Republican debates. First of all, there's no debate happening on the Democratic side. There's not like a policy debate happening right now. It's all about the personas. At least on the Republican side, you have these folks that are going and debating, but even then, they're not debating Donald Trump. So all the policy issues they're debating on these debate stage and these Republican debates have no bearing on anyone. They don't have bearing on the Republican Party. I mean, Nikki Haley nearly doubled in the polls, and she's still down 40 plus points or something absurd. So this is just a runaway at this point.